When you're just getting started and preparing your home to sell, possibly one of the most impactful things you can do before putting your home on the market to set yourself up for a successful sale is a pre-listing home inspection done by a professional inspector. While this might not seem like a big deal at first, it's one of those things that will become clearer in hindsight as the transaction progresses. Let's explore this further. Let's just say for illustrative purposes that you own a stunning single-family home built in 1980 that over the past several years of ownership, you have updated from floor to ceiling. Hey, we're talking freshly painted interiors, exterior, upgraded floors, kitchen countertops and cabinets, new appliances, light fixtures, bathroom, the whole 9 yards. Now look, no doubt at first glance, your home will be a stunner. Especially once your home is staged and we have our professional photographer and videographer come in, it is going to shine and draw the attention it deserves. In fact, we want your home to have the first impression so great that it attracts the highest and best offers. So let's say we get a great offer from a first-time home buyer at or above listing price, and we subsequently open escrow. One of the first things a buyer will typically do is to have their general home inspection completed. Now keep in mind that as far as this buyer is concerned, this place is impeccable. The pictures and videos were amazing and the home was just as beautiful in person. Now look, this buyer isn't anticipating anything major. Hey, as far as he's concerned, the inspector might find a few burnout light bulbs, but this thing should be nearly flawless. Heck, that's why he's willing to pay over top dollar for this home. Fast forward several days into escrow. Ring, ring, there's news from the buyer's agent. The home inspection report is in and the buyers are not happy. His agent sends over the report to you. Red ink everywhere. High water pressure, missing smoke detectors, improperly braced water heaters, cracked roof tiles, evidence of possible moisture intrusion in the garage, exposed wires in the attic, gas leak in the furnace, reverse ground in multiple outlets, the list goes on. Forget the buyer being unhappy, you're stunned. How could your home possibly have all of these problems right under your nose for all this time? Well, take it from our experience, it doesn't take more than a handful of small items listed in red ink on a home inspection report to convince a first-time home buyer that your home is miraculously still standing and scientifically should have fallen down years ago. Now seriously though, all it takes is a little seed of doubt in a buyer's mind along with the non-experienced negative opinions from a few of their renter friends to become either certain that they are either A, overpaying for the property, and or B, buying a home that needs too much work and they're gonna have to have either everything in the home inspection report repaired prior to closing or else they're backing out of the deal. Hey, before you know it, your property was in and out of escrow and back on the market with the negative stigma that comes with such turnarounds. Before you know it, you're back to square one, only this time with more days on the market and without the just listed excitement we all want. All of this due to some relatively minor repair items, most of which could have been addressed and repaired for cheap prior to the home being placed in the market. Needless to say, flaking buyers and mid-escrow surprises are not fun and may end up being very expensive or even impossible to deal with. As a seller, being aware of the most common items that will be uncovered by most home inspectors before you list the property will often prove to be extremely valuable during the transaction, especially when selling for top dollar. Now don't get us wrong, of course things happen that are outside of our control. Of course not every hiccup in a sale transaction is preventable. Knowing this, the importance of being proactive and taking preventative actions that are within our control is even greater and may be the one thing between you and a quick successful sale for top dollar or wasting your time on the market and potentially many thousands of dollars. Be sure to check out our website for additional resources including the most common issues found in home inspections that you should be aware of prior to listing your home. We'll see you in the next video.